I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Good morning. As we head into afternoon, I am Management, and this is I Am Sure Sports. Of course, it is a favorite daytime show on these YouTube platforms. I'm telling you, we have a lot to cover today, and so we're going to get into our content. But first and foremost, we have to do the necessary and the important, which is to stop and give thanks for life and life more abundantly. We're alive and well today. We have breath in our lungs, we're in our right minds, and we're in good physical condition. And therefore, we need to pause and give the Most High God, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, thanks for life. We continue to look to Him, and we look to the hills from where help comes from. Our help comes from the Lord, and He has made the heavens and the earth. Never cease to give thanks, because God is good, people, all the time. And all the time, God is good. So no matter what your circumstances are, there is always enough reason to give thanks. Good afternoon to those people who are in the States and across Europe watching, and in parts of the Caribbean as well. It is still morning in Jamaica. All right, like I said, we have a lot to cover today, but it will be an interesting show. I had several interviews, but I think there are matters of greater urgency that needs to be addressed. And we're going to take some time to go through them. So here's what I want you to do early, right? Get on your phone right now and share the link for this video with 5 persons, right? Share the link with 5 persons. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Very important that you hit the like button. All right. We also have membership available. You can become a member of the channel so you can benefit from our merch and the perks that will come to members once we launch our 2024 merch. All right. So make sure you do that. All right. You can also support the channel by giving a super sticker or a super chat if you appreciate the content of I Am Sure Sports. You see, I'm going slow so you can hear. We also have a number that you can call in when we get to that point. It's 876-373-6449. So once we get to the calling point, you can give your thoughts and your opinion. All right. So several things we want to do. First and foremost, just keep you in the loop, right? We're going to talk about some under 20 thing. All right. So one of my subscribers, person who is normally on the channel, so I'm going to start with the last topic right here. All right. Sent me some information. Not going to call his name, but as you know, there is the under 20 qualifiers. The draw for that will be, today is what, the 3rd, 8 days from now. All right. The competition will be from February. This is the under 20 competition. It will be from the February 23rd to March the 2nd, 2024. All right. All right, let me just do this. Let's do this. All right. So the under 20 competition is going to begin in February of 2024. That is will include, so CONCACAF member associates rank 7 to 41 to compete for the 6 slots available in the Confederation 2024 U20 Championship. All right. All right. So the 27 nations participating in the qualifiers are Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda, Aruba. I mean, it goes down in alphabetical order. The official draw for the qualifiers will be conducted on the 11th of October 2023 at the CONCACAF headquarters in Miami, Florida. And it said the participating will be divided into 6 groups. And in this made for TV event, fans can follow, right, the action. You can follow 11 a.m. on the CONCACAF.com and on their social media platform. Right, so part 1 has Guatemala, El Salvador, Haiti, Cuba, Jamaica, and Canada. Part 2 has Trinidad and Tobago, Curacao, Nicaragua, Antigua, Barbuda, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. Then in part 3, you will have St. Kitts and Nevis, Suriname, Aruba, Grenada, Belize, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And part 4 will have Cayman Islands, Guyana, Dominica, British Virgin Islands, St. Martin and Martinique, and Barbados, Anguilla, Turks, and the Caicos makes up pot 5. So the teams will be placed in group A, B, C, and D, and F according to the order they are drawn, with no more than one team from each pot per group. All right. After round robin play between February 23rd to March 2nd, 2024, the first place team from each group will advance to the 2024 CONCACAF Men's U20 Championship, joining the 6 preceded top-ranked nation. Right? The qualifiers complete match schedule will be announced after the draw. All right. So the preceded teams, as you know, are United States, Honduras, Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, and the Dominica Republic. All right. So here's one I want to talk about. So this person, of course, trying to help, I believe, with the football, send me a list of possible names, and this is their selection. And I was shocked. So I said to him, listen, have you checked out all the Jamaican players in England? All right. Because so the list has Joshua Grant, Romain Blake, George Grant from Middlesbrough, Adrian Reed from Cavaliers, Malachi Molino, Javin Williams, Christopher Ainsworth, Kerome Lumsden, Renaldo Barrett, Leon Brown, Brian Burkett, Denzel Mitchell, Dujan Whisper, Richards, Kobe Thomas, right? Those were some of the names. So in response to that, I said, but what about all the Jamaicans that ply their trade in academies in the States? Have you gone to do this? Because you begin to put out this now. It suggests that, you know, these are the best players we have available. All right. So here is the deal. Number one, the persons who are on YouTube, the persons who do social media commentary and comment on the section. First thing we have to understand is that we are not selectors of the team. We can only find players that we think are good. But we have no place or position to determine who makes a team or not, whether it is a national team or a U team, right? Very important that we understand that. So our job is to go across England, Jamaica, the States, other places to find as many Jamaicans who can play and highlight them so that the coach and his staff can select the best out of them. And when we are doing this, we must not have personal biases, meaning our alignment to a club, to a group, could cause our eyes to be closed to other talent out there. So we must be very careful that when we are making suggestions, we are making suggestions based on all who we have seen and not just the few that we have our eyes on. Like, we're supposed to see as many people as possible, and then we make suggestions. Because sometimes our suggestion comes across like we have no other option except these players, and they should be. All right? John Wall is supposed to be the person who is leading this under 20. And from my sources, I understand that there is going to be a shift in terms of his function in the near future, because he's going to, I believe, my understanding is that after the upcoming games against Grenada and Haiti, he will shift his focus from the national team setup to dedicate his time to now constructing and building the under 20 team. That is, of course, depending on how this election goes, because I've also got the information that there's a new national coach at the men's level, new national coach at the women's level. There's a new under 20 coach being proposed that, you know, depending on who wins the election, the entire leadership of football could change. I don't know. I cannot substantiate some of those things, but that's what I've heard, that the possibility exists, that because you have to be careful what you're saying these times, you know, because you don't want to say anything that would affect a person's opportunities of winning and promote the other. But some of the information that I've received is that the entire construct of the technical and coaching arm of the football would change completely. All right. So come the end of these two games, he shifts his focus from the senior team to build his U20 team. Of course, again, that is if things remain the same in the administration and leadership of the football, or if a new administrative arm comes in, he keeps the position. We don't know. All of us have to wait and see. We don't have a vote, we have eyes. So we look and see what will happen. All right? Because, there needs to be change in technical director committee and all of these things. So a lot of things. I just think like the football is probably, I understand Jason Guna that the election could also be in December. That is the latest by which it could be kept. I'm not sure. I have no clue, right? But I'm going to get to that, because my last check is that there are 23 players, right, who play under 18s in England in top clubs that qualify for Jamaica. They can play, and my understanding is that Mr. Wall have been in dialogue with these players. I'm saying all of that because when we suggest name, we must know that maybe the coach is working and we don't know. And the same thing happens with the senior team. Like, our job is not to give the coach players. It's for us, because whether a player decides they want to play for Jamaica or not, is not the coach job, The coach job is to coach the players that are available to him. No, however, if the coach sees a player that the coach believes can immediately impact his team, the coach gets involved in the process. But if you find a player and the coach don't believe in the player, why should the coach now focus on getting the player his documentation? Why should the coach do that? Because if a coach is recruiting players that are not ready, then it puts the coach in a compromising position, because the player is going to say, why did you do all of that and you're not picking me for your team? So it is important that the people who are doing these things do it, understanding that the ultimate selection is in the hand of the coach, and it's up to the person and us to engage them. And if they say they want to represent Jamaica, we help with the process and we leave it at that. When the coach is ready, the coach will call who the coach believes is fit for his team. All right? So I believe this is my opinion. What I'm about to say is my opinion. I personally do not subscribe anymore to our high school footballers playing in our under 20 tournaments. Personally, I don't subscribe to that. If you are good enough to play in our JPL, you should be playing in there. If you cannot make the JPL team and you are a star in school, unless you are an exceptional player or you're cut above all the rest, and that is a dime a dozen, as they would say. But if you're playing schoolboy football at this time, I don't see the reason why you should be called up to a national under 20 team to play against players who are playing in the MLS, in the Mexican top league, in the Costa Rican top league, week in, week out. They are playing in the Canadian league, week in, week out, and they're coming up against high school players. I have a serious issue with that. That's me. Now, your opinion may be different, but I do not personally believe that any youth playing. This is not like the Ricardo Fullers and the Jermaine Johnsons and the you understand me, the Dean Sewells and the Jermaine Hughes. This is a different crop of players. And where the football has gone, because other nations are developing, you cannot be playing schoolboy football as your most competitive league and then represent a national team in such competitions. No, I'm not telling you to stop playing schoolboy football, because that's up to you and your parent. But there's a consequence for doing that. And playing schoolboy football, part of the consequence, and listen, I have some brethren, good friends of mine, who their sons play, and they believe their son should be in the under 20 team. And even for them, I'm saying that if you're playing schoolboy football, you should not be called up to the under 20 team. You should not. That's my personal opinion. Unless you are that one player, that dime a dozen player, that is a cut above the rest. That's my position. No, it's okay for you to disagree with me. There are players, however, that play schoolboy football and play in the Premier League. Now, if you're playing in the Premier League and you're starting week in, week out, I can make an exception to the rule. But if you start in schoolboy football and you do not start in Premier League in Jamaica, you cannot make the under 20 team. You cannot be selected to play for the national under 20 team if the standard that you excel at is the schoolboy football level. Because even the best administrators in our schoolboy football league consider the league that you're playing in physical education class extended. Did they hear me loud and clear? Our under 17s I can bear with. Our under 15s I can bear with. But under 20 is professional football. Most of the top players in the world, it is at the under 20 level. If you go to Messi and Ronaldo and Neymar and Ronaldinho, at the under 20 level, they were playing at the highest level. All right, leader asking me a question. Leader, maybe that is why we never qualified, because we had too many schoolboy football in the team. Could that be the reason? So you want us to call them? I'm not going to call any names. But maybe that was one of the reasons why we never qualified, because we had too many schoolboy footballers. I want you to understand that when we had under 20 teams qualifying, even when they play schoolboy football, they were taken out. And they were, watch this, they were consistently in camp, playing games all over the place, traveling, going to Brazil. You cannot take youth playing extended PE classes to play against players who are playing professionally and expect to qualify. So maybe, and I'm not blaming no parent, I'm not cursing no parent, because it is your child. And you get a kick out of them doing well at the schoolboy level. And they get a kick out of it. And I'm saying that's good for them. Let them enjoy it. But do not complain when they don't get selected. Because our under 20 team is the next set of players that should be representing our senior team. So leader, you know, leader. You can call in and challenge me, leader, if you desire, Because if I'm wrong, I stand to be corrected, leader. I believe part of the reason why we failed is that we should have had more of the professional players, like the Delano Splat, Lembe Kisa, maybe Omar Hutchinson, who could have played, should have, Kira Anderson. Do you know that a lot of those players were available and were not selected for whatever reason? And we don't want to go back to that. Dante Casanova. All of those players could have been selected for the last under 20, you know. So are you suggesting to me, leader, that the players we had that did not qualify, right, are better than those who didn't come? Louis Watson, Zeminis was in there too. No, wasn't Zimenez in that team? Wasn't Blake in that team? Lamont Rochester played for St. George's. Wasn't he in that team? Wasn't Barkley in that team? We're telling me about 5. Come on, about 5. Leader, get your facts right. Get your facts right, leader. Get your facts right. Who was the backup goalkeeper, leader? Who was the backup goalkeeper? So, I want to see my under 20 team with players who are playing at the professional level consistently, because I believe that gives us the best opportunity of qualifying, one, and it is the fastest way for us to transition the players to the senior team. In fact, it is quite contrary. Look at the players who have played under the new coach, at least, from the under 20 setup. Tyler Roberts, Delano Splat, Dexter Lembikisa, Kanaya Boyce Clark. Am I right? I think Zimides probably had a game under Tupper and maybe Pearson. But with this new coach, just look. The level at the senior team is so competitive. Duncan McKenzie as well. Hutchinson is the next one from who could have been in the under 20 that went over. So the point I'm making is that while I think some of the players, I think Christopher Pearson has matured playing. So there are some good players, and I think Christopher Pearson is doing really, really well, playing well. He's not playing schoolboy football. As you all know, I'm a fan of Andre Reed. I don't believe that Andre Reed should be playing schoolboy football. Well, and there people, I say, Maxwell, I wish number you come here, because people are hold up phone there, what go on, I don't even know. Maxwell, I hold up phone, the whole gadget thing change up, Let me see if I can help Maxwell. Hold on there, Maxwell, man. You have to hold on there, man. You know, call upon Bluetooth, you get credit now. Maxwell, you have to hold on, You can't bother the call, you know, Maxwell. Wait, no, man. Wait, no, Maxwell. See if it work, you know. Sir leader trying to call. So let's see if we can receive leader call. Go ahead, leader. You can call back. Leader, you can call back when you're ready. I have to set up the phone, or you can call on WhatsApp. You understand me? So this is, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on a sec. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon. Hello.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you. You hearing me?
I am hearing you. People tell me they're hearing leader there. He's on the line. Yes, leader. Oh, you're sounding like that. You sound very distant from the phone.
My better now?
Yeah. Tell the person that you want to hear the phone call and the conversation with me, man, to just watch the show, man. You don't have to put it on speaker, man.
Okay, that's better, right?
Yeah, man. Where you put its phone on speaker? Like, whose presence you're in? You're trying to expose me?
Nah, man, nothing about the presence, man. Nah, man. It's because going over the names at the same time while I'm speaking to you.
Well, the names are up. Zimenez, Rochester, Romain, Blake, Pearson, Duncan, Mackenzie, Lewis.
Hold on. Let's go through. Let's go through them. Let's go through the names. Boys.
Hey, no. We're not going through those names. We just need to find the names that played schoolboy football. What we are going through the ones who not played?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going through the names.
Who played schoolboy football? That's what I want you to tell me.
I'm just eliminating who did not.
No, man. Tell me who played school. I don't want to hear who did not. I want to know who did.
I saw Brian might mention a goalkeeper that was with Cavalier and then went to Watson. He did not. He stopped playing schoolboy football. Ricardo Watson was not a schoolboy player. Let's move on. Romain Blake. Yes, he was a schoolboy player. Okay? But he was also one of the better players. Lewis Watson. Yes, he was a schoolboy player. Okay? Right? Lamont Rochester. Now, how do you qualify Lamont Rochester? He was a starter in the Cavalier Premier League team from the year before.
Hey. You know what I would do? Leader, my name is good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the show.
You hearing me, Mines?
Yeah, man, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, leader, don't bother with that, brother. Don't tell me.
I'm asking you.
Leader, I'm saying to you.
Are you classifying Rochester as a schoolboy?
Yes. He is an amateur player. What? So
he played for St. George's. He played for St. George's.
Hold on there. He's an amateur player, brother.
Hold on, let's move. Hold on there then. So will you classify Kobe Thomas, who came from I think Inter Miami? Is he an amateur? Because he is an amateur in the US Sense.
No, leader. Lord have mercy. Leader, the player was in an academy. We're not talking about academy players. We are talking about, isn't it?
The academy players are still amateurs.
Leader, listen what I'm asking you. Is academy
players were selected largely because of the performance in schoolboy football, brother. But I can't tell me about them playing for the Cavalier, brother. Because I know what much Rochester plays for Cavalier before him get picked, brother. So nobody come with them.
This youngster was playing up to this youngster played up to the semi-finals as a starter. What are you talking about?
Leader, did he play for St. George's in the Manning Cup season?
Yes, he did. Okay. But that was not his primary thing. He was playing for 2 years before that in a Premier League thing as a first choice sub and then as a starter.
So was he playing?
Put it to you, leader, that in the year when Rochester played for the under-20 team, he played more matches for St. George's than he played for
Cavaliers. 100%.
The only time he was missing, you have to go back before that. Only time because before that, when the team had gone in 2018 in 2022.
Leader, we're not going on the road, brother. Mines.
In 2022, going into the quarter-finals. This kid was a starter. When they played in the Caribbean Cup, this kid was a starter. What are you talking about?
Leader, Lamont Rochester was a schoolboy football player. Move on for the list now and continue.
No, that one is
Leader, just continue the man with me, I say, brother.
Zemini's was a schoolboy.
Yeah. So Zemini's a senior national player. You also count him as a schoolboy.
When Zemini's went to under 20, he was in the senior national team, right?
Yes, he was. He was.
And so that is the point we are making. Why would you go and play schoolboy football if you're a senior national player? When you're a
question. Hold on.
I'm asking you a question. You know, answer the question.
That's not what we're talking about here. That's not what we're talking about. That's not my business with that.
What are you talking about?
No, we're going through how many schoolboy were there. Right away now you're going to say Zimini's. He
was playing schoolboy, which is why I believe it was a problem, because they went back to play schoolboy football when they never needed to.
Hold on, let's move on. Christopher Pearson. He was a schoolboy.
You tell me he wasn't.
He was, of course he was. He only played a couple matches. He's a schoolboy player. Malachi Douglas, schoolboy.
Duncan McKenzie.
Right? Duncan, definitely schoolboy.
Barkley.
Hold on now.
Barkley, I think the case.
Schoolboy.
Okay.
And we finish.
So how many names is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who was the reserve goalkeeper?
The reserve goalkeeper did not play schoolboy football, sir.
Was he playing any football?
He was.
Where?
He was in the Cavalier Premier League from the year before.
Which Premier League? Hey, leader, nobody make go down there with the brother.
He played football for almost 2 years.
He play one Premier League game for Cavalier as a substitute.
Yes, he did, sir. Yes, he did.
Substitute 45 minutes a year when they win. We are telling me, sir, brother, which kind of football he played?
You asked if he played. You asked if he played.
Leader, you play one match Cavalier, 45 minutes. Which other game
he played?
Which? When? For who?
What's that?
Which other match he played for Cavalier?
He didn't play any other match.
Oh, same as a Premier League player.
But you asked if he was a regular member. He was a regular backup keeper.
Oh, for which team? For Cavalier?
Yes, sir.
When you have Jadine White and Vina Barkley, which part in the regular backup keeper?
He was a third string keeper, sir. He was a third string keeper. He was a third string keeper when the team.
Yes, I agree with you.
When he came third, he was the third string keeper, sir.
Leader, you're going down a rabbit hole, leader. Come on, man.
Anyway, hold on. What you are saying, hold on. You know what you're trying to do? You're trying to shift the goalpost. So first you said, if the youngster played schoolboy football. This youngster played no schoolboy football for 2 years.
Leader,
you're saying whether or not he started. No, man.
Leader, no schoolboy football is just as bad as playing no football at all.
I bet them they play some money.
Hold on. Okay, let me give you a name here. Okay.
Leader.
Man, there's another name here. Alexander Bicknell. What was he?
He was playing for a club in Germany.
He was playing. How much playing time did he get?
Play for Germany.
He didn't get much. No, hold on. You know the thing is now, there are players on this that play for, that were with academies. They weren't even. Some of them were not that playing that much at the academies.
Who? Like
and
who?
They know
like who? Like who? Like who?
And I'm going to go through all the names, you know.
No, give me two.
Give me one.
Chad James.
Chad James. Well, listen, when under 20.
And Alexander Bicknell.
Hold on. When the under 20 team, you're saying that Chad James wasn't playing
regularly? He was playing regular football, sir.
At his academy? Where you get that he wasn't playing? Not tell the people them no nonsense. Do not tell the people them that. Not tell the people them that.
Because I can't bring up the thing down.
Leader, do not bring up. Do not do that, leader.
So hold on.
Let me ask
because
you.
In your hold on, your question, man. One thing here.
Let me just say. So let me say this because we can't bother with the heap of circles. I want to find out.
Premier League,
leader, I want to find out something. Leader, Leader, here what I'm asking. We have an under 20 coming up. I want to find out if you're suggesting to me that we need to select players who are playing in our present Manning and DaCosta Cup over, let me finish, over players who are playing at Chelsea in their academy system, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and many of those clubs in England, in the MLS teams as well, in their academy system and playing. You're saying that we should use players who are playing according to the president of ISA, an extension of their physical education class, that those players should be playing to qualify us for an under 20 World Cup. That is my question to you.
The JFF have made it clear that no player, that they're not going to be looking at players playing primarily schoolboy football, right, for any under 20 squad coming up. But I'm going to ask you something. Hold on.
Leader, do not say, did the JFF say they're not going to look at players who are playing primary schoolboy football, or they say players who are playing schoolboy football?
They said that any player that they're going to be selecting will have to be players that are playing in a professional environment.
Okay. So is schoolboy football a professional environment?
If they play schoolboy football, hold on, Christian,
the question I'm asking is
hold on.
Yes or no answer, leader?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But if a youngster is playing, hold on, Adrian Reed, you know that name?
Brian, answer leader there for me, man.
Do you know Adrian Reed?
Brian, answer leader for me now.
Is Adrian Reed a primary schoolboy football? This youngster has played, is a starter in a Premier League team. He has played in the Caribbean club competition. And you're going to tell me because he's playing some schoolboy matches, you're going to classify him as straight, what? A schoolboy footballer? This player went to the Pan Am game?
You know that I spoke about that? I spoke about that.
No, but because he's going to play 3 months schoolboy football. Hold on a minute. He has played 9 months for club and country.
You cannot ask the question and answer it. So if you ask a question, let me answer the question. So what do you remember the question you asked me?
I asked if you are going to classify a youngster
you asked me
that played 3 out of 12 months.
No. You asked me if I know Adrian Reed.
Yes, I know you do.
Okay. So what is the next question?
Are you going to classify him because he's going to probably play 3 out of 12 months? Say 12 months of the year is more than this. 12 months of the year, this youngster is going to be playing some schoolboy football. I'm sure to carry it back a little bit further, we can carry it back even further than this. In the last, say, 20 odd months, this youngster would probably have played a total of maybe 18 months outside of football, club football and national representation, because he plays, say, 5 to 6 months. He's a schoolboy footballer.
So let me ask you a question, leader. First thing, you see, when you're asking questions, you don't build up what you want people to answer you. You ask a question and you leave it. So, for example, if I say to you, all right, it's black, it's spinning, it keeps me cool, it has WINTEK on it. It has 4 buttons. One is on, one is off. Then one is for fast, faster, and fastest. Right? Can you tell me what I'm talking about? What appliance? What are you going to say? Hey, leader? What are you going to
okay.
Hold on, man. What are you going to say if I say that to you? If I ask you that question?
You're going to say a fan, sir.
A fan. Okay.
I already put the description out there.
Okay, all right. So when you're going to ask me a question and you're telling me all the reasons why, right? I should answer what you want to answer. It makes no sense.
No, you don't have to. No. Tell me that he's a schoolboy footballer.
So he's a schoolboy. What is he playing on? A schoolboy football. He's a schoolboy footballer.
So hold on. Hold on there, sir. When you're selected to the hold on. When you're selected to the
I answered that already.
The CSC team, what was he at that time?
The CSC team is how long? What kind of So when it's okay.
What was he selected? When you're selected, what type of player was he then?
Let me answer you. So when a Premier League player plays in a corner league, he's a corner league player then. And if you see a play some ball on the street, you're a street baller then. Come on, a leader, man. No, don't do that.
No, but I'm asking you,
let me say,
when the youngster was selected for the CSC team, what type
just
was he?
answer that. I am saying that not because he's selected to the CSC team mean that he's a CSC baller. When is the next
What was he playing at the time?
What
football was he playing?
He was representing the national team. What kind of nonsense question that you asking?
No. When they selected him, you're not getting what I'm saying. When they selected him, what standard of football was he playing? Was he playing
football? Was on a
football?
break. There was no schoolboy football. There was no Premier League football.
He was a starter in the Premier League team.
Leader,
sir.
when the CSC games were, what wrong with this man? Leader, when
the CSC, when he was selected, hold on, the team was selected before the Premier League finished,
Hey, listen, leader. When the CSC games were going on, was the player playing Premier League?
He had just finished playing Premier League, sir.
All right. Okay. So here's my... You talk. No, man, you alone.
No. You go.
All right. So, leader, so your position is all of these players playing schoolboy football should be in our under 20 team.
Not at all.
So what are you saying? What are you saying?
If they are not regular starters in their Premier League team, I don't think we need to even give them a half of a look.
So what we're selecting them on is not schoolboy football. Based on what you just said. All right?
Yeah, but you can't.
Based on what you just answered, you're not selecting them based on what they do in schoolboy football. You're selecting them based on what they do in the Premier League. So my question...
As a starter.
In the Premier League. My question to you then is, why are they playing schoolboy football if the process of selection for them to represent in Jamaica has nothing to do with schoolboy football?
Manins, you know that if you look at it, so I'm gonna ask you something here.
No, man, you can't ask me a question. I ask you a question and you don't answer it.
If at the time when they are still, we could look at it this way, Manins. Manins, let's look at it, Manins. They under 20, no, Manins. The under 20 will be next year, February. In next year, February, Adrian Reid would have probably had a number of matches in the Caribbean Club Championship.
Leader,
plus the Premier League. So what type of footballer will he be at that time? He's going to be leader. Things going to change.
Leader, I did not ask you about Adrian Reid.
No, I'm just using it as an example because he is playing, but he's also going to be starting after early player. So what? He's automatically, just like you mentioned, I've seen Trevante Stewart play road ball. So what? Is that a street baller?
Leader,
I've seen a lot of them play corner league.
You have not answered my question.
Mm-hmm.
All right? People, you know it is in a baller car. We soon call it back. So let me ask you the question again. Your initial statement, one of your initial statement is simply this. If the player does not command a regular starting or playing time in a JPL team, they should not be selected to the under 20 team.
True, I agree.
You agree, all right?
And
so, my question to you, if the players know that what they do in schoolboy football will not position them to represent the nation at the under 20 level, why are they playing in schoolboy football and then people will still go and select them for under 20?
I don't think very many schoolboys will even get a look in. Because when you look at the talent pool that is in North America, in the JPL, and in England, there's not many. Maybe I doubt you're going to say any there. Because I bring up Adrian Reid.
So why?
No, hold on. But you keep saying like this, like you're saying that.
I did say.
I keep asking what is
no. Everybody who listened to me, I did say they are exceptions, because remember, I said all of that. I said, listen, I have friends who their sons are playing. And my thing is this. I mentioned the fact that you have a dime a dozen, and there are players who are a dime. And while they're a dime, I still don't believe they should be playing schoolboy football because they're a dime a dozen. If you're that exceptional, and people always talk about Dujan Whisper Richards, we must remember that he played one season of schoolboy football. One.
And what type of footballer is he?
It don't watch, but listen to the point I'm making now. As a person who plays in under 20, you play CSE games, you're probably on the brink of the senior team. You do not need to play 2 and 3 seasons of schoolboy football. Let me finish.
Let me just correct you before you said something that's incorrect.
Let me finish. 1 season is enough.
3.
Let me finish. Dujan Whisper Richard did not play. Well, and don't bring me
he
about.
He played under 14 and he played under 16. That's not schoolboy football, sir.
We're not talking about leader. You know me said all of them. You know me can't manage your leader. I cannot.
But you make it look like you never played school leader, football.
I said also that when it comes to the under 15, I don't care if you play schoolboy football. When it comes to the under 17, I don't care if you play under 17 schoolboy football. So how now me I talk about under 20 and you bring up under 14, man?
No, you said he didn't play any schoolboy football.
So what are we talking about? What level of schoolboy football are we talking about if we're talking about the under 20 leader?
Okay, sir. Just making it known that it wasn't even a year before that he had played under 16.
But we're not talking about under 16 because at under 16, nobody was asking for him to be in the under 20. I said all of that.
They actually were. They were because it was less than 8 months later.
Leader, when Whisper played under 16, Jamaica was calling for him to be in the under 20 team, leader. You know when you're talking about
he
leader.
Played, hold on. Do you know what year he played under 16, sir?
But that
Whisper, hold on now. Whisper came to prominence and everything in 2022. In 2022, he played under 16, sir.
Leader, last year, Whisper.
In 2022,
last year was 2022. So Whisper.
In 2020.
Hold on, man. Hold on. When was the last under 20?
Sorry.
Whisper played. Leader, stop, leader. When
20
leader, let me ask you the question, please, no man. Let me move on. Leader, just please answer what I'm asking you so we can have a civil conversation. When did Jamaica last participated in an under 20 tournament?
Okay, last time. Listen now, and this is exact. Hold on now. I'm glad you're doing it like this. Because listen now. The last time we participated, right? Okay, under 20, right? That was in 20. The qualifiers was in 2022, correct?
No, leader.
Okay.
No.
The qualifiers for under 20 was 2022, sir.
Leader, when Kanaya Boyce Clark, Dexter Lemby Keys.
It was last year. Yes, 2022.
Last year summer. Last year, what was it? January? Yes, sir.
2022. Yes, sir.
Leader, 2022, leader.
2022. Yes, sir. I'm not.
January.
Yes, sir.
2022.
Yes, sir.
All right.
January 2022.
Hold on. Let me finish. Leader, do not do that. No bother do that.
Okay, go on.
January 2022, right? January 2022, Jamaica, Kanaya Boyce Clark, and all of those people played under 20 for Jamaica in January 2022. You said that Whisper played under 16 in the year 2022, and Jamaica.
No, hold on.
Leader, let me finish.
When he was
leader, me cut you off, because you said, just tell me, say you never said so. Did you say that Whisper played under 16 2022? Did you say Whisper played
it
under 20?
It should have been 2021. Because, listen, When Whisper came to prominence, he didn't even play in the schoolboy football in 2021.
Leader.
2021 was when he played goal.
Leader, did you say Whisper played under 16 in 2022? Did you say that?
And I am saying that was an error because in 2020, remember, Whisper just came to prominence in 2020.
So that was an error.
In September,
going
down,
All right, so fine.
The year before,
so fine.
when people were clamoring for him, would have been 2021.
I don't want to hear about that. So you are saying, right? Because remember now, you said now people were clamoring for him to play in the under 20 team.
That's in 20, right?
You said he played under 16 in 2021.
Yes, he did.
All
he
right.
didn't even play Manning Cup in 2021 either. He couldn't make the team.
Yeah. Follow me now. Everything that you're saying, I'm agreeing to.
Mm-hmm.
When people were clamoring for him, what did the Jamaican public say, the majority? That he needed to have played what?
Yeah, a lot of people say he should have been playing Premier League or something.
So that...
Or playing at another level.
All right.
That's what some people said. Some people.
Leader.
Not Mr. Butler and a lot of others.
I don't... Leader. So here's what happened with Whisper. Do you realize that he was not called?
He did go to training session, sir.
Do you know that he was not selected or called or whatever? He was
not selected. Okay. He wasn't selected. No, yes, he was not.
Okay. So that means your point is pointless. Because though people are clamoring for him, he was not selected. No, he will be selected not because of schoolboy football. That is the point I'm making. Players should not get selected to an under 20 team based on schoolboy football. Because the level of schoolboy football cannot properly and adequately prepare them to compete against the players that they're going to play against. That is the point we're making.
So what would he be used? What they're going to use to select him for the under 20 now? Isn't it his performance with the senior team?
So
Tariq Zimenez, who you said was a schoolboy player, and Lamont Rochester, you continually wanted to put them in that bubble also. And I kept saying,
you are calling names. I asked you the question, you have answered it, but you keep changing the conversation and having a million different conversations.
Anyway, let's agree to the fact that nobody that's played primarily school football should be considered. And I think that is a thing that the JPL has even put out as a policy. I don't think there are many anyway.
So what I am saying is that, why are players who play in the Premier League still playing schoolboy football? Answer that, no man. Why?
I can't answer that.
And because they can't.
If they pay 8 months out of 12 months Premier League and national representation, and they play 3 months, I really can't question that.
You listen. When the Premier League starts in Jamaica,
the Premier League starts in October.
All right, so October, the end in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Now 8 months of Premier League football don't play at Jamaica. You tell other people that 8 months of Premier League football don't play at Jamaica.
Can I use an example, sir?
I am telling you.
I'm going to finish. I'm going to show you something now.
I am telling you that 8 months of Premier League football don't play in Jamaica.
What about? Listen now. Hold on now. I'm going to use another scenario here now.
Use whatever scenario.
Hold on now. No, it's not even a scenario.
Yeah.
Adrian Reid, hold on. Adrian Reid, for this year so far, I'm going to even start at January, has been involved with the Jamaica team. He went from the Jamaica team straight to the Premier League team, straight into the Jamaica Club Championship, which carries that up to at least 9 months straight of football, sir. And we're not even going to the back part of last year. That's 9 months straight.
You keep bringing up Adrian Reid. When I said to you, you have a list of names where you have 11 players are probably around 14 players, and no player playing in England in the championship, and they are the players must represent. Fine, leader. You are right, leader. You and those 10 Cavaliers players plus the 3 others go play under 20. You are right. Argument done.
No, sir. There are no
your
10
argument
Cavalier
done.
players.
Your argument,
No, sir.
leader.
I would never.
Leader,
there are no
leader,
10 Cavalier
leader,
players that anybody would
leader,
ever see.
hear me
No,
now.
sir. Don't,
Leader, hear
don't
me
twist
now.
the thing.
Your list of names with one person from England, from Middlesbrough, you and the rest of them go and go play in under 20. Argument done. Me done talk to you. You bring them and give them to the coach who go play under 20 for Jamaica.
You're twisting the thing.
Me
sir.
twisting the thing. Your list of names, leader, have one player from England. One.
No, hold on. Let me tell you the list that I have.
Leader.
I have a list here. Hold on now. Can you give me 1 minute to close off here, sir?
Yeah, man.
Before you make it.
Me done
finish?
talking. Let
me just finish here. Hold on. My list here would have on a Joshua Grant from Real Salt Lake, a Marcel Washington from Chelsea under 16, George Grant from Middlesbrough that have played in the Pan Am, Adrian Reed from Cavalier that played in the Pan Am. You have Jaden Dixon also from there, Noah Hay from Chelsea. By the way, Marcel Washington is an England under 16, so I hardly like we're going to get him. But Romain Blake, Chicago Fire. Cuba Mitchell, Sunderland. Right? You have Conor McLeod, who is with England, but he has also played for England under 16, which is hardly likely we get him. Raya Patterson Powell from Middlesbrough.
Leader,
from Cavalier.
Leader, you know
Whisper.
Leader, you know that leader. Honestly, you know, I'm a very respectful person, leader.
But I just gave you
leader, let me finish. And honestly, I respect you, leader. Let me just ask you this: did you send anything to my phone? Leader,
but I also corrected it, sir.
Leader, did you send anything to my phone? Just yes or no?
Yes, I did, and I made a correction. If you look at your phone, you don't see it there anymore.
Leader, didn't I send you a message that you and then you made the changes, leader?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do not come now and try to show me up like you had those names initially on your list. I said to you, leader, go and check because there are others. And then you went.
You mentioned a certain club where there aren't any.
And then you went and inserted other names. But the original list that you had only one person out of all the clubs in England that has right now over 40 kids who can represent Jamaica.
And will we be able to get them at that non-FIFA date?
Here's what I'm saying. That is not up to me or you to determine. That is my point to you. I wanted to hear this. While you believe, remember, I did say, just like Dujan Whisper Richards is in the national team having not played in the JPL, there are players that are exceptional talent. I use Adrian Reed as an example. And I said, personally, this is my opinion. I am not his family. He should not be playing schoolboy football with the kind of talent he has. His parents has chosen to do otherwise. I understand that. I still believe he's a good enough player. We cannot create a culture in our football where we say that schoolboy football is not sufficient, and still yet we take players based on their form in that to go and represent us. Listen what I'm saying. At under 20, I don't care about what they do with the under 15s and under 17s that much. But under 20, globally, is professional football. And from the administrators of schoolboy football, they have said it is an extension of their PE programs. Those players, in and of themselves, will not be able to qualify Jamaica for no World Cup. And I went on to say, when we had under 20 teams, when the schoolboy season ended, those players were taken. They were in weekend camps leading up to that. They were taken to Brazil, all over the place to play games with professionals and develop and grow. That is how it worked. We can't do that anymore. And that is my position. Now, I want to hear other people come and tell me that we can find players in Jamaica. Yes, listen, I'm telling you, there is an agenda in Jamaica, There is an agenda in Jamaica that it is local players that's supposed to play for the national team. And I'm going to say something very strong. It's with this kind of sentiments, I'll tell Coach Al Grimson and his family to pack up and leave Jamaica football to Jamaica people, personally. Because we are fooling ourselves if we believe that our football is at the level right now where we can qualify teams with players who play domestic. We are fooling ourselves.
I don't think anybody's going to. I think
really?
we have already passed that stage that we know we can't do that.
Really?
Because even I'm looking at something that I need to send to you, and there are about 5 players on there who play part-time football.
People may think like, boy, we know it can't happen, But here's what. Boy, at least let's try with them because they will get a contract. They will get a contract. Somebody will see them. So though they believe that it is going to be very difficult, almost impossible, they still rather. Because here's what a lot of, I don't want to say because I don't want you to see me put in the box. Here's what a lot of them think. And the number is increasingly high. Here's what they think. It's better we use the guys who are here in Jamaica because even if we don't qualify, at least people get to see them.
You can't see them otherwise, man. Let them team qualify for some championship, a few championships.
But you feel like that too, leader. Because you are...
No, I don't.
No, but leader, you are giving a list of names without checking all the places where Jamaicans are. So your list was primarily
made up players from the USA.
You know why?
The initial one.
The initial one had played because they were there last year at the under 20. But I am saying, even you did not go and make the effort to find out about the other players, which is a part of the problem I'm telling you that we have.
And after a while I did, but I have the same reservation about them being, but man, don't make it people think that the list I sent to you, has a lot of local. It only has about 4 or 5. No. Right? So let's get that part straight. So let me just, when I leave, can I just say that actual thing that you had gotten? So just make it clear?
No, you can go ahead and finish now. I want you to be out in the clear because I don't want anybody. Go ahead.
I said something to Mannings last night about, because we realized that we're coming up to the time, just to create some discussion. I suggested Joshua Grant, because I know which one are always one of our problems with the goalkeeping spot, right? He was in the under-17 the other day. He was one of those standing keepers. He's at Real Salt Lake. Romain Blake, that's at Chicago Fire. He was very good in the under-20. Adrian Reed from the under-17. He has done fairly well. Malachi Molina, also one of the better ones from the under-17. He's at North Texas now. Javin Williams from the KFA. He's from Manning School, actually. I don't know why he's playing schoolboy football. If Manning can influence him, not to, I don't know. Or he's expected to influence other people. Christopher Ainsworth, everybody knows him, I suppose, from Cavalier. Roman Lumsden from North Carolina. He's one of those that we think was on Porsche left off. Ronaldo Barrett, another one that was outstanding in 17, Premier League player. This youngster, a lot of people don't know, Leon Brown from Boys Town. He's at Stat, one of the main playmakers. Brian Burkett, who Mannings knows quite well. He plays for Dunby Holden. So, Mannings, Dunby Holden, that youngster, he's a straight schoolboy footballer for you too. Brian Burkett.
I'm not interrupting you. Just go ahead, man.
Anyway, Denzel Washington McKenzie from Phoenix. You can't leave him out. He's probably one of the big prodigies that are out there now. And from the last under-20, Kobe Thomas. They hear the name, so it's not a lot. We're not suggesting a whole for schoolboy because you don't have that much schoolboy talent. And some of these guys, when you add them to who Mannings did bring up, you're really going to hard. Because you have some really good talent that's going to be available, in England. But some of them that are available already have England cap, and we might not be able to get them. But who else is there, we should do quite well. So that's just my take. But man, let's see how we do. I hope we start soon, because 5 months is not enough time to really put a cohesive team together. And I think we only have one international window in November that John Wall can use to at least get those English players in some sort of a camp or something. I hope he does.
I appreciate you taking the time to call as usual, sir, and sharing your thoughts.
Yeah, man.
Much appreciated. All right, big up
Excellent,
yourself, please.
sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Bless it. All right, Balakar. Balakar, you are calling. That was leader for you. Very, animated exchange between management and the leader. All right. I have very strong sentiments. The best players should represent. In fact, I'll go as far as saying this, people. The higher the level the players that you have played at is really the less time in terms of preparation you need. Let me say that again. If you have players play, as an example, if you have 30 players playing in La Liga, just hypothetically speaking, the time you need to prepare them because of the level that they are playing would be way less than when you have players playing in all kind of lower tier amateur leagues. Because one, you're not just working on chemistry with players at a lower level. You're working on competence, tactical things, technical things. When you play higher quality players, they already have a lot of the tactical and technical astuteness needed at that level. So you need is to focus on the chemistry of the team. But when you have players who you have to teach how to body position, where to be in particular zones, it takes way more time because one, you have to be building chemistry, teaching tactical things and technical things. That is why the top quality teams can bring people in and plug them in, because chemistry is built easier when quality is way higher in sports. Understand that. Parish Council, I don't know where you talk about it. It look like I don't know what you're having a conversation by yourself. I don't know who said that people. Are you saying that I am saying that people should not prepare? What are you talking about? So sometimes Parish Council, I don't know. Maybe your thing they're not working. Maybe the earphone part of your gadget not working, because I don't think you're here. I just think you type and don't listen. Am I saying that people should not prepare? What are you talking about, Brazil and Argentina? I mean, I don't know. Let me hear from Balakar. A long time we don't hear from Balakar, no man. One boss. I can't even say one then again, you know. Hold on, let me not hear Balakar. How go on? Hold on the Balakar. Balakar, I don't know what go on here, Balakar, man. I'm not here, Balakar. Yeah. Hold on the Balakar. How go on here, Balakar? Hold on the Balakar, hang up and call back, because boy, I'm on a gadget me have running on the Balakar. Be a problem. Gadget them give me a problem. Hold on, Balakar. Balakar. All right, let's see. See if we can get Balakar on the phone. Bam. Oh, I'm gone. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get Balakar on the phone. Hold on.
Mornings, man.
Loud and clear. Tell me where you're in Balakar, people. Yeah, go ahead, Balakar.
Yeah. What me I say? Then, you see why me avoid the program them for the people like leader of the company program them, you know?
Why?
The man them full of too much corruption.
What kind of corruption
Man
leader
is
full
man.
of? Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. What?
Go pick a under 20 side.
Yeah.
If a 13 man for England or 15 man, I best man to come complete to Jamaica. that to go on. Every time we send one local based team in a youth tournament, them if we scrape through the first round, we not pass the second round.
True.
So you need to stop management. And this thing with this, when they do, I always call up some Cavaliers player. Probably one of them alone can play on a left foot youth.
Yeah,
Probably two left foot youth.
I think
Rochester and the next one.
Yeah. No, well, I don't even know if Rochester can play under 20 again because he's probably too old. But I think I think Christopher Ainsworth and Adrian Reed is I respect Adrian Reed as a young ball. I just don't think he should be playing schoolboy football. But outside of that, I find it hard. I mean, even the Manning's youth with the players in England, they are centre backs. There are several centre backs in England who are playing in the academy teams and doing well. That even as much as I respect even Javin Williams, it took hard for him to get games over them guy there. I met the team. And he goes to Manning's.
You know what the problem?
And it's like my son. I want to have a lot of respect for. But these guys are playing week in, week out.
Better quality. Them are play again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that is what we have to do. Go ahead, Balaka.
The thing is, them don't want to admit the fact. Because me admit a long time, probably run 1 year now, me admit, if a ball of them from Jamaica, where they play in a Jamaica, want to represent from the under 20 to the under 23 to the senior team, they need to put in work, go overseas, and go make their name. Because no man or some youth where hear him say, even if them are playing like JPL management and they're not good enough for under 20, they're not a player.
Yeah, because playing in the JPL alone, and then not only that, a man can be playing good in the JPL, but then the next man is playing in the MLS or in the championship in England and playing better.
Playing way better standard. You understand what I say, management? They need to stop playing things.
But like me saying, Balakar, sometimes you have 1 and 2 players like the Adrian Reed and the Christopher Ainsworth. You have 1 and 2 players are like Whisper. They are exception to them kind of things because they are a dime a dozen. They are exceptional. They are cut above the rest. You'll always find those, but you're not going to find 13 of them.
You're not finding 5 of them. You're not finding 5 of them, management. You understand? I remember, management.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, they get beat up a Whisper right through Pani media, Whisper can't this. He not in under 20. He not do this. And look what the youth they do now. And then 1 under 20 go pick. And then
leader. Let me say this with Dujan, right? I totally understand what people are saying. I don't think people doubt his talent. What people are saying, is that you're not playing any football. So if you're not playing any football and you're still in the national team or in the under 20 team, what about the next player? That is what people are saying. So people are saying that if he was playing, they would be okay. But because he's not playing, and I'm saying that I think that is a fair assessment still. I cannot.
We agree with that.
So you can't beat people for saying that. Because the next man go and say, so why you don't call Ravel? Because Ravel not play that, but Ravel a quality. And then that becomes the argument now. So I understand what people are saying. Yeah, yes, what I mean.
All right.
Yeah.
Me agree with that.
Yeah.
100%. But at the time with the national team, me agree with that. But at the time they're not 20, I think he need just finish schoolboy football or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So no never did it because
no man with the under 20, I think the under 20 was before he played schoolboy football. He never played schoolboy football. It's after the under 20 Whisper play Man in Cup,
Oh yeah. For real. But because then they just say he might go on tour and thing. But man is man, as when me say the youth need to play some football, even if I want a little loan till January, because we spend my baller with Boza. You understand? But when me they say, if we spend and play no ball now, our fan back the issue in a national team, no matter how good him be, because you have Cephas they play good ball and not just that they ain't getting called up. So if you need to play some day in day out football, no, they are not training the kick up and down ball and them thing there.
Yeah.
You see me? You need to play football. And see
So well,
the
let's
people from
I
Jamaica,
think the press conference.
Devante Stewart,
I think the press.
Devante Stewart getting game
Yeah.
and him play very, very good commentator. Them talk highly about him and say this baller must be starting the next match.
Yeah, so
we
straight
do
from the
have-
they even said the JPL, which means that maybe
Yeah.
people are gonna come look at the JPL now to see if they can
So-
find some baller.
so man,
The
here
man
is
them said
one
the
and
JPL,
two.
straight from the JPL.
The man is man, there is couple gem in the Premier League, all the ballers they need to do, and then get the opportunity, grab it with them 2-1 and run with them 2 foot and say me now come back until me they retire.
Yeah.
Go and go spend 6 months and come back to Jamaica and then they brag and boast for some local base player. Not gonna work, you know.
Yep. So listen, let me ask
Yeah,
you now. Let's go to the national team a little. There's 2 games coming up. I mean, how would you deal with your team for those 2 games? Is there anybody you would give a look in? Are you keeping your same squad? Are you dropping anybody for anybody?
Yeah, me that Antonio go have to come in back. Who did miss upon the first? Antonio and the right back would have to come in.
Dexter Lembekisi.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mikel Antonio was not there. And Corey Burke,
Yeah.
who was at the Gold Cup. Remember that Demario Phillips coming. Yeah. Me just call out names who were not there. Yeah. Corey Burke, Demario
Yeah,
Phillips came in for him. Romario Williams came in for Mikel Antonio. And Javian Brown came in for Dexter Lembekisi.
All right, so Antonio is coming back, the right back is coming back. I mean that take out the Mount Pleasant baller to Phillips.
And I'm bringing who?
Antonio Lambekisi and I wish midfielder did miss out time.
Huh?
Me that give back something there call. But you when you play that give back lower call.
Jamalo?
Yeah, me that give him back a call. Yeah, but and where we Jamaicans we understand now Cephas is not a man where he just drop out and squad. So
Yeah.
Cephas play different kind of football.
Like when you come on and see Cephas, you know, and seeing the first man people for big up, you know. Then Balakar, then man is man, you know.
You know what I say? No. Between me and you know.
Balakar.
Military goon I'm here with the first.
No, man. Well, who you hear this? Let me tell you this. You see, from the JPL did play on the AstroTurf and seeing a ball for Cephas and the midfielder youth. What name?
Oh, the Martin.
Martin, yeah. Michael Martin.
Yeah, Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man is man, I see that you left Jamaica. Me I said no, so what is that you have to do to get a look in? Suppose you see a man run left big Tottenham pass defender. Pangela Tessarite at a Sanchez make him look like him a roller. You now play
Marlon Martin, yeah. Okay.
And if Cambridge play some good football too, but
yeah, but that's it.
Much about it.
No, Bailey supposed to, and the last thing I checked and see on the Aston Villa site is that Bailey was back in training. So I suspect he probably, because Aston Villa have Europe game this week. Sorry, probably Thursday. So he should be playing. So let's look out for that. No, Black Chart Radio. So number one, people, you see, under 15, we need to have, like what Freddie Butler and those guys are doing it, under 15 and under 17, very important. Because you see, and people need to understand, we're saying that right now, based on how we are, we have not developed footballers to come and play under 20 or senior team locally. For the most part, there are issues with their game if you really want to compete at the lower level. Now that we have some things going on with the under 15 youths, them in the States and all over the world, that is what we need to build on. And over time, you'll begin to see the football getting better. Then the competition out there get better. You see more academies popping up. So we're going to see more local domestic players getting that opportunity. We're saying right now, we have too much quality outside of Jamaica to be using inferior quality right now. That can change. This is not about getting a chance. So this comment, so let's ask a question. The local youth must not get a chance. What do you mean by get a chance?
Local youth, them have to play for them game. Talk about get a chance.
Yeah, what is get a chance? Like, we should give every JPL player a chance to play in the national team to see what they will do. What do you mean get a chance?
Then better go find one club in Europe or something to get a chance.
Right now, we're not at the place.
Prove wrong.
So over time, though, I think the coaching is getting better. We see more scouting going on, more youths from 13 and 14 going into academies. When that begins to take place and the football start progress, the JPL going to get better. A lot of them going to stop playing schoolboy football because them academies bring them all over the world. At that time, we're going to have more players going to Italy because a door has been opened. So at that time, we're going to see youth born in Jamaica up there competing. But right now, my brother, me can go through if you pick the top 20 youth them in Manning Cup and put them together up until February. Them can't qualify over the USA team and the Mexico team. Them they are playing at the Mexican top league and are playing at MLS club. A start week in, week out with academies. They playing the Costa Rican league. We cannot. And some of them are playing at Europe.
Man, the only thing we can beat up are the Caribbean team there. After that, we go get knocked.
So if a man said the youth them, if a man said the youth them, the local youth them forget a chance. You know? Here's my position, you know. The whole of the youth them in Florida, we are Jamaican forget a chance too. Everybody forget a chance. The whole of the youth them in Birmingham. Because the whole heap of youth of Birmingham and Jamaica them said, we play ball in some lower tier cup. Them forget a chance too.
But other day I do a little research.
London. The whole of the youth them in London we say Jamaica forget a chance.
But Greenwood, mother and father are Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
You understand me? I say, and before I go, I don't know. I have to big up Shamani because good game against PSG. Then again, see it again. It's the next door open. People go come and look at JPL and look for a player and say, all right.
You have a look. You have a next young youth to play in a Rams B. Man. Him name Kobe Henry, you know.
Tell me name so we can.
He name Kobe Henry. Check out the youth there. He's a Jamaican, you know.
What's him play for?
Him can play. I think he play for America. He play for America, but he can play for Jamaica. His name Kobe Henry. He's a centre back though. I think him around 20-year-old, you know. Kobe Henry name.
I'm see Krista J.
And him can play for Trinidad as well. So he play for America, but he can play for Jamaica and he can play for Trinidad. His name Kobe Henry. Good look at centre back.
Oh, I'm big up some JPL players in the crowd. Richard King, Busy Atkins, so the striker you calling on this, so Kevin Stewart, the next left foot you from Cavaliers. What name again? I'm not captain of CFU game the other day.
Webster,
Krista J. Daly, if we miss out nobody, just know some big up on myself. So. And the youth them at Jamaica just go and put in hard work. When you don't get no contract, leave you side.
Yeah, and Mason Greenwood father is not Jamaican though. His mother is Jamaican, I think. But his father have Jamaican connections.
Don't come back to Jamaica and then expect to go jump in the national team or youth team then. You need to go out and keep on a contract. When you don't get a break, get a personal trainer and pay them and work because you go end up good food in a long run. The from Boza and Paris them go. Wanna see man them come back to Jamaica? But them a play no JPL. The man them now come back to no yard because them a put in the work. So
Yeah.
hope couple ball up on the JPL, let's see program them. And here where we just say, when I don't get to no contract, work, and don't stop work, not their yard. Wanna come and show off on people.
Yeah, big up
You
yourself,
understand?
Balakar. Yeah, good call,
Yeah, man.
as usual.
Ah, man, it's man. And big up the fans them in the comments here, man.
Hey, people, see, look at this now. Who here, like somebody tell me, tell us, some of the people that here for now working, who said that the teams must not prepare? Who? I am sure I didn't say that no team must prepare. I don't know. But if you believe that you're going to get a national team and have them in a camp like we used to have with the Reggae Boys 1998, and you believe so that is the only way we're going to qualify, we will never ever qualify because we will not have that luxury again in international football. So all the people out there who believe that the Renaissance formula from 1998, where the JFF or the Jamaica football people them get a house somewhere and all the players live there and stay there and train there and stuff. Guess what? That will not happen again in international football. And let me tell you again this, if that's what you believe, Parish Council. Any player in Jamaica that is good enough, they are gone. That is why you don't see Richard King here. You don't see Atkinson like Balakar. You don't see Norman Campbell. You don't see Krista J. Daly. You don't see Christopher Pearson. You don't see Trevante Stewart. Even Devante Campbell. You don't see Kaim Paris. The good players in the JPL, they live in Jamaica. So who we going to have? It's not the good domestic players because them gonna foreign too. So who is going to stay out here and train to prepare and stay up at Cherry Gardens and get up a morning time? What are you talking about? That's a tendency. 99. Let me tell you again, people. Every person knows this. The better you are at something, people, if you get, it is easier to build a team and have success if you have the Mbappes, Van Dijk, the Messis, the Ronaldos, the Kevin De Bruyne, all on one team. Because you don't have to teach them tactical things, technical things. You don't have to teach them the zones and the position. Right? Because their quality is so high that when they get together, over time, what you have to work on is building chemistry. When you get inferior quality, though you are building chemistry, success takes way longer because you have to work on technical and tactical stuff. I don't know. Why is that so hard to understand? Why is that so hard to understand? That if you have inferior quality, then it's going to take way more effort and way more time to get success. Oh my. Tuffy Rudy, there'll be a press conference on Friday. When the coach will announce his squad. And please, if you're in the media, go and talk. Go and talk to ask questions. You understand me? Ask questions. That is what. One thing I respect about Coach Al Grimson is that he will answer. He will answer, right? Yes, Aradar. Show up a buck ball go on. You understand me? So yeah, man. But Jerry Nephew after 16 years, Jerry Nephew will be back on board sponsoring the JPL. So it is not the Digicel sponsor JPL, Jerry Nephew. You understand? I always find it interesting when the rum company Junkie Master, JPL, sponsoring the football. A whole heap of alcohol going to be sell at the videos right now. So, you know, say, alcohol and sun not really go hand in hand, you know. So, it will be a very interesting mix, you understand me, at the venues. But I think this is a good thing that... yeah, that they are back on board. You know, yeah, yeah, man. All right, so people, how national teams work is that normally you don't notify 23 players. You normally notify 30 players because anything can happen, you know. So in the initial, you send like you send to all the clubs, right? So that when you get to your 23, the clubs would have already been notified. But you take a couple of weeks before you make your confirmation, because you do your 30 or your 36, then you confirm your 23, but all 36 have been spoken to. So that means if tomorrow one of the players that you selected got dropped out, then guess what? You can now call in one of the persons who were in your original 36 because you'd have already indicated to the club. All right. So sometimes what happened, I think that happened to like a few windows ago, that happened to like Greg Lee, where he was sent the notification for the entire 36, but the club thought that was an initial part of the 23. And you understand me? So those things happen. Same thing like J. Ross is saying, like probably happened with Hector. So sometimes those things happen. You understand me? But the clubs have to be notified with enough time, even if the player won't make the 23. So listen out for that on Friday. As Coach Al Grimson, I think one of the a good person for the football. He has a good heart, and I mean, man, love Jamaica. I am telling you, he loved Jamaica, and I don't really like talk about it, because I don't want people to say that I'm speaking from an inherent bias. But the truth is that just as a person, he loves Jamaica. Not true, because I see, like, hold on. Yeah, you'll hear the squad on Friday, because the game is next week, you know. Jason Guna, you know that KC Palmer, I thought KC Palmer was going to be out for a very long time. But I see KC Palmer, like, back for Coventry. Anybody notice that? I don't even notice that. Check it out. Yeah. Listen, so if Bailey plays in Europe, because Aston Villa have Europa game. If Bailey plays in Europe, I'm calling him for the window still. That's me, but I am not the coach. Yeah. So look out for Bailey. Look out for yeah. That's what I'm saying. At first, I thought it was going to be a long layoff, but he's back. He's back, man. You understand me? So it's good. You understand me? Because I think KC Palmer, it took him so long to make like that official game, and then, you know, I would not want him to be out. Yeah. Dimitri Mitchell, Exeter City, wants to play for Jamaica. He can play left wing, left midfield, left wing back, and left back. Hey, let me tell you this. You see the left side of Jamaica team. I'm not saying the player is not good. Maybe we need more quality, but you see the left side. If I was going to play for Jamaica, like I would try to play on the right side or in the center. You see the left side? The left side dangerous, man. Dangerous. The left side of Jamaica team, dangerous. Ethan Pinnock, dangerous. Left side. You know that even Lati Bodier is left-sided predominantly this season he playing. Amari Bell, left side. Demarai Gray, left side. Even Bobby Reed prefers playing on the left. The left side no normal. You understand me? So anybody that try to make the team, I would tell them, check out the right side. Check out the left side. That's what I would say. Greg Lee, check out the left side. Because you see, check out the right side. Can you see the left side? The left side is not an easy side to get in. Even Dexter can play on the left side. So the left side is stuck. I'm telling you. But that's good. That's good. That's good. You understand me? But the left side is a tough. I also understand that Mason Greenwood can play on the left side as well. You understand me? You have players like Tyreek Mitchell left side. So Jamaica have a lot of options on the left side, you know, but you see the right side is where Richard Stewart, bless up yourself, we need to check out. But big up to Wray Nephew for coming on board. Listen, you see this whole now. More and talk to the man them in this election thing. Because you see this election, Reese Nelson, yeah man. The left side is a problem, man. Right you know, if you're a young baller, try use your right foot. Yeah man, Greenwood go and play for Jamaica, man. People. I'm in the settings. I believe that by the end of the year, Mason going to be here. Yeah, our CDM, yeah. But listen, you see this election thing, people who are contesting the election, please. Please, when it comes down to this election business, don't let your political ambition affect the football. Please. When I say political ambition, I'm talking about the desire to be a part of the football. All right? If there's a way that you can do the election and leave the football playing part, like the senior team, to make the coach do him thing and provide him the resources, do that. But don't, please try your best not to pull the fans and pull the players into the political footballing issues right now. We can't take that. The senior team is on shaky ground already. And the captain of the ship, the coach, is relaying the foundation. Please, just ask. Just put that aside. Put that, yeah, just put that. Just put that. Just leave the football and deal with the politics thing. Because personally, the both individuals that desire to be president, me not have no problem with them personally. I have my own ideas on what I think the football needs. I think the football need a new generation of young people. And until that happens, I don't see like significant changes. I don't. And so therefore, I don't think there is much difference between the sides. Like it's not like whoa. I haven't heard like those whoa. Yo, I've never thought about that, you know. When they implement that, you know, I I don't see that. So here's what I'm going to talk to the people about now. To you, Jerome, Jairus, Rob Smith, First Responder, Jason, Fresh God, Travis, all of you. All right? A lot of people, Jason Guna, a lot of people, well, let me say, there are persons who have come out and objected to me getting involved in football. And fine, I understand that. Some person were saying that I should wait and maybe if there's a next administration, I join it. Here's how I saw it. Here's how this is how I saw it then, right? And how I see it now. I need to be in a position where I can make tangible changes. I saw our head coach reading a book called Atomic Habits by a guy named Jim Clear. I think I showed some of you it recently, and I bought it and I started reading it. And it talks about just doing that 1% every day. And so my thought is, if I can do 1% to make the thing better every day, then I'm making a difference. I believe that there's 137 person here. You see, if all 137 of us come together and do 1% every day, we collectively can change the football. I believe that if there are 14 parishes in Jamaica, if 20 other persons on YouTube come together and go to their parish and say, listen, we are going to change Hanover. We are going to help some primary schools. We are going to sponsor the team in the parish. We are going to sponsor the major league. And then we are going to contest the election, right? And then you 20 now become the administrators. The same thing happened in Westmoreland. The same thing happened in Trelawney. And if that begins to happen, you see, when the next election comes, which is around 4 years from now, that group of people in a different parish will be able to bring change, to the football. The truth is, if we not get involved, because talking is good enough. Talking is good enough. There's a place to talk, But here's what I know. Paul Bogle didn't just talk. Sam Sharp didn't just talk. Marcus Garvey didn't just talk. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just talk. Malcolm X didn't just talk. Rosa Parks didn't just talk. Muhammad Ali didn't just talk. And none of the Maroons didn't just talk. And until more of you decide that I'm not going to do it Manning's man way, but I am going to get involved from my community. See, all the people that live foreign, you don't understand that, if you're a good citizen in your community, because where I'm from, I have a lot of ratings, because I'm from your youth, me are involved. So maybe some of you have those things, you used to be involved in the youth club and those things. Go and do something. Because while this is a good engagement, doing this not change a lot. The truth is, from my experience, a lot of the people who would love to hear these things, them don't listen to it. Unless you say something about them and they want to correct you. But outside of that, they're so turned off by these things, them don't even listen. So, I'm going to show you how things work. Do you know? Look at what we did with the band. If I tell you just that interview that we did about the band, how that has now spread, where even companies are planning, because it is twofold. I'm saying some of those things now are going to give Kyle influence. Change has been made by people who can influence people or who get into places of influence. So while I agree now, Jerome, that we have to have conversation, after the conversation, we have to get into action. And listen, I have had friends of mine, being called to join one side, people have been trying to convince me to join sides, and stuff. But here's what, I am on the side of football. At the end of the day, I always say this, I don't need a position to bring change. But I know whatever position I am in, I must use it to bring forth positive change. I remember when I decided to be like in ministry, a lot of people think, say, you must be a madman, you have a good job, and you're going to leave that to do ministry. Because at that time, I was working with a lot of young people, and I was seeing their lives change. People at homes that we used to go and help and get them into school and those things. Male and female. And I'm saying, you know what? No, man. This it was giving me such value to my life. I feel like, oh my God, I'm going to leave my job. And people say, my mother, oh, you're going to survive, youth. You're going to give up your good job. You make so much money. All of these things. And you're going to give up that to do this? I said, well, listen, man. You must do what you love in life. So you will do it well. And the rewards will come. If you change people's lives positively, I guarantee you, that, guess what? Here's what. Good will come to you. Chamdeki. All right. So, Chamdeki always make some comments. So, let me take one of your comments right now. All right. So, you said that. If you help some con man, then it means, say, you will help them con and thief. That can't right. All right. So, when a man decide that he might go patch the road because he don't want the older people them who are drive them carrying them community drop in there. It's a government road, and he mix up some cement him and him friend them and him patch the road so that a car don't drop in there. Is he helping a corrupt government to be corrupt? Answer that for me, Chamdek. Somebody tell me that love when call in and make we have some conversation about the perspective, Brother, we have to think. Michelle Obama said this. When they go low, we go high. Think about what you said, bro, or ma'am. Just really think about how sensible the argument is. When I help my country, I'm not here to promote the Jamaica Labour Party or the People's National Party. You think I'm going to see you dying and say, me no, I'm going to help them. Me not care them go to hospital, make them dead. Because if me help them at the corrupt government, we are supposed to spend money in a health care to send ambulance to help them. What kind of reasoning is that? When a 12-year-old go dead. You're not going out the fire because the government's supposed to have more fire truck. Think and put your emotions aside. Put what you hear aside and put your argument before you and look at it and see if it makes sense. So how, if I get a player and we help a player through the process, how Kyle helping to get the drum in the stadium is helping Thief? That don't make no sense. How when Mr. Porter talk to a player, Ian help her, Jason help her, I help her, Champion Neo help a player. How when Cataract help a player that is thieving? How we got it? How we got it, sir? So here's what me I challenge you to. Tell people this. I don't let 2 weeks pass. I mean, I read a book. Me try to read books because I don't know everything. But we need to learn to broaden and widen the perspective. So that is the book, Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. It's a book by James Clear. Yeah. Big up. Very good book. Yeah. That's one I'm reading right now. Always have different ones reading. Yeah. So, use a proper thing. If some man corrupt and rig the football to benefit themselves, when you help them, you make it easier. You make, I think that should be easier for them to stay and Chapdick. Let us just reason, man. Let us just reason. Because many people say the government corrupt, you know. And many people say the government corrupt, you know. And when they say the government corrupt, you know, they mean that the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party is corrupt. Their corruption doesn't negate my responsibility of being a good citizen. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, in the service of my fellow citizens. Fellow citizens, I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think honestly. You understand that? Listen to them things, bro. Listen to them things. So even if the government not spending no money on healthcare, that should not stop me from helping people in my car who need to get to the hospital if I can. And when I do that, I'm not aiding corruption. I'm saving a life. So you see, when I go to schools and I give kids books and boots and bags and stuff, just recently, I wouldn't like to talk them things here. There's a particular place in Portmore where people are to move from and some end up in this parish. And when they are here, so we go to those kids because they are going to school. We don't care about the conflict. We don't ask them, were your family involved? Did they come? No, because they are kids who need things to go back to school. You have to help them, bro. Maybe them father involved in the conflict. Me not do it for them father. Me I do it because there's a youth, a 6-year-old, 7-year-old life that needs to be saved. The other things will work themselves out. Because here's what I know. I cannot stop corruption. But here's what I can do. I can change somebody's life. That is the focus of my work. Now you are different, you know. Because 7 brother, 7 different minds. So you are different. You believe if anything is going on wrong, you can't do any good. Because if you do anything good, and the people who are doing wrong are going to benefit. Okay. So some man I use one taxi for rob and shot people. So true you want the taxi to carry old people too. You help them fix the tire. Yo, hey, Hey, chap them, because if you know, because how we get into shooting and killing now and robbing? Who are shot and kill people? Yo, because chap them. Yeah, we have got yo, because we can't manage that. Irish sport, it is in everything that we do. I pledge my heart for it to serve with humble pride. Yeah, man. Hey, big up yourself, chap neck. Yeah, chap neck. Yo, so many time. So many time. I swear. I swear that. These people don't want peace. They only want problems. That the one say. Oh, chap neck and parish council are the same thing. Yo, I don't know, yeah, man. I don't know. Shopdecker and parish council are the same person. I don't believe so. Me not believe so, Jason. I don't believe so. So my thing is listen. More people get involved. And we can get involved at different level. Start some advocacy groups to do things. Because maybe not everybody is cut out to join like this administration or next administration, you know. But here's what you can do. Start something. And that is why I'm saying it start with your school, it start with your community, right? There's also a quote. If you think on the level of a giraffe, no point in arguing with a turtle. So let me give you I'll give you the story here, right? So a mouse was in a house, right? People, listen to this. So a mouse is in a house, and the mouse saw a trap that was set for it. The mouse went to the chicken and said, hey, they set a trap for me. Can you help me to remove the trap? The chicken said, me I virgin, but tell you the truth. That's none of my business, leave it alone. The mouse went to the pig and said, hey, them set a trap for me, and I need help to move it because I don't want to get caught in the trap. The pig said, you must be mad. Me not help you move that off of my business. Me busy right now. You go and go deal with that yourself. Mouse goes to the cow. Say, hey, yo, cow, a long time you're here, virgin, You don't know cause chicken said no, she not help me, and the pig said no help me, Your boss can help me, Cow said, no, so I know them thing them. I try to take ticks off of myself here, come tell me about to come help you move chop and thing. Anyways. Bam. The farmer's wife was at home one night and a venomous snake tail was caught in the mouse trap. The wife goes because she heard the sound and the snake bite her. Poisonous. She was sick and in the hospital. You know when people sick, one of the first things they want to give them to drink is what? Somebody tell me. When people are sick and having high temperature, what is the first thing they want to give them to drink? Anybody know? Let me see who first. First thing they give them. No, man. No, Drew. Chicken soup. So you know what happened? Chicken soup. So the first thing that they did, they killed the chicken to make chicken soup to give to the wife. All right? Wife never got better. All right? Wife not get better. Anyways, so the man invite some friends over to just come and keep him company and pray that his wife would get better. People needed breakfast. So you know what they had to do? They not have to kill the pig, man, for make bacon for breakfast. The lady end up dying. The lady ended up dying. They had a big old, repast. So you know what happened? They have to kill the cow to feed the people. The only person who survived was the mouse. Here's the moral of the story. I hope you get it. If one of us suffer, all of us suffer. So here's the thing. The cow said it wasn't his business. The pig said it wasn't his business. And the chicken said it wasn't their business. But when the cookie crumbled, the chicken died first, the pig next, and the cow and the mouse survived. Not because it don't hurt us. Don't mean that we shouldn't get involved and try and make a difference and change things. It's a diva. I find that because but, hey, Richard, I must England you come from. I can't Jamaica. What kind of word that you use? You can't use the word in the Jamaican, the Jamaican dialect when you have the Jamaican chat room. You have to go out for a chat room without the first word, brother. You have to use a different name. Foul, say foul, brother. Say foul. Say foul. A foul we used to. Foul we used to. People, big news as we close. You know, Arsenal playing today. Cameron, a good thing. Yeah, Rooster the business in a foul fight. Yeah, or Roach or something. Yeah, yeah, Roach. Yeah, come here, say. Hey, Roach the business. But people, unseen, not your face at all. Be a defeat unseen and suffer over Fim side. Boy, I be feeling Fim. Unseen. Call me no man if you need some help, man. Unseen. Swallow your pride and call management to come give you some help over there, no man. Shana, man. You see me, Unseen? Swallow your pride and call management me come give you some help, man. Yeah. KC Heidel, yeah, man. Big much. Yeah, Dima, somebody tell me said there's a VAR audio of the game. You want to tell me about the story from brother not. No, man, it's the story of a good moral. You understand me? Charlie Mount. Charlie Mount is the name of the school. All right, big up Narson. Yeah, man, blessing. All right. We'll check on it and see. All right, Demo, yes, somebody tell me about the VAR thing. What is going on with the VAR? Some VAR audio? Yeah. What's the name of the school? Oh, it's not Charlie Mount, it's Chatty Mount. Chatty Mount, Alminzi school beat Unseen, you know. What the audio said, Demo? Send me the audio, no, man. Unseen. One of the most gathering full of dopey. Fresh God, big up, be shout to you. Also want you to know, you understand me, Nick Simmons going on real good over there in the USL for, you know, that one of the youngest players to ever sign in that league, playing for the Richmond Strikers. Yeah, played 20 minutes. That's Nick Simmons. That's Cameron Simmons' younger brother. You understand me? Playing for Richmond Strikers in the USL. Big up, Sir Simmons. Yeah, man. And Nick. Yeah, so we have the audio.
Both holding. Yeah. Leave it alone. Waiting, delaying.
Yes.
Give it. Coming back for the offside, mate.
Just checking the offside, delay. Give me kick point. Let's go.
Yep.
Kick point,
Yeah,
please.
No,
So here we are.
Wait, okay.
Just get a tight angle.
Yeah, give me 2D line ready. I feel as well for frame
Right,
two.
so
Frame 2 there. Perfect.
I've got the time on this. I've got
2D line on left boot. Yep. Let me just switch angles. I think it might be this angle better. Happy with this angle?
You organise, you don't you?
2D line on the boot.
2D line on the boot.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, no, wait.
So 2D line on the boot.
And
I'll zoom
check
in.
complete. Check complete. It's fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
Off. Play.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
Good process,
The
carry
on-field
on.
decision was offside. Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
Are you happy with this?
Offside goal. Yeah.
That's
That's what it does.
What? On-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this
Never
image?
get there. Time.
Yeah, it's onside. The image we give you is onside.
Left back.
He's played. He's gone offside.
Delay. Ollie's saying to delay. Ollie's saying to delay.
Pardon?
Yo.
Ollie's calling in to say delay the game. To complete. The decision is offside.
Yo. The farmer that does a white robe. I seriously, a Ray Nephew sponsor for. Ray Nephew is a sponsor of VAR. Nobody can tell me nothing. That are the living JB attack right there. Them man there. They need somebody should have got inside of the room and do the breathalyzer. Something not right. You know, see them man, them but none of them sound like them stable, you know, them not sound like them stable. Them man, they sound like they're drug. I swear. Eh? No man, the man them sound like them. The man them sound like them under some heavy white rub. You know, people not here. Listen again. Really listen.
Both holding.
Listen to the people. Then.
Waiting, delaying.
Yes.
Give it. Coming back for the offside, mate.
Just checking the offside delay. Give me kick point. Let's go.
Yep.
Kick point,
Yeah,
please.
no worries,
So here we are.
Wait, okay.
Just get a tight angle.
Yeah, give me 2D line ready after as well for frame
Right,
2.
so
That's fine.
frame 2 there.
Perfect.
I've got the time on this. I've got
2D line on left boot.
Yep. Let me just
Remember
switch
how it
angles.
is.
I think it might be this angle better. Happy with this angle?
You organise, you don't you?
Yep. 2D line on the boot.
2D line on the boot.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, no, wait.
So 2D line on the boot.
And
I'll
stop.
zoom
Check
in.
complete. Check complete. It's fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
Off. Play.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
Good process,
The
carry
on-field
on.
decision was offside. Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
Are you happy with this?
Offside goal. Yeah. That's what it does.
What?
On-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this
Never
image?
get there. Time.
Yeah, it's onside. The image we give you is onside.
Left back.
He's played. He's gone offside.
Delay. Ollie's saying to delay. Ollie's saying to delay.
Red.
Pardon?
Holding.
Ollie's calling in to say delay the game.
Both holding.
To complete.
Leave
The
it there.
decision is
Waiting,
Possible
delaying.
offside, Yes.
Give it. Coming back for the offside, mate.
Just checking the offside delay. Give me kick point. Let's go.
Yep.
Kick point,
Yeah, no
please.
worries,
So here we are.
mate. Wait, okay.
Just get a tight angle.
Yeah, give me 2D line ready after as well for frame
Right,
2
so
after that. That's fine.
Frame 2 there.
Perfect.
I've got the time on this. I've got
2D line on left boot.
Yep. Let me just
Remember
switch
how it
angles.
is.
I think it might be this angle better. Happy with this angle?
You organise, you don't
Yep. 2D line on the boot.
2D line on the boot.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, no, wait.
So 2D line on the boot.
And
I'll
stop.
zoom
Check
in.
complete. Check complete. It's fine. Perfect.
Yeah. Off. Play.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
Good process,
The
carry
on-field
on.
decision was offside. Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
Are you happy with this?
Offside goal. Yeah. That's what it does.
What?
On-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this
Never
image?
get there. Time.
Yeah, it's onside. The image we give you is onside.
Left back.
He's played. He's gone offside.
Delay. Ollie's saying to delay. Ollie's saying to delay.
Red.
Pardon?
Ollie's calling in to say delay the game. To complete. The decision is offside.
Got anything?
Ollie's saying to delay.
Ollie?
Yeah, go
Delay the game. To delay the game. Stop the game.
They've restarted the
Nothing
game.
from on the field.
Can't
Yeah,
do
they've
anything.
restarted. Yeah.
Can't do anything.
No.
I can't do anything. I
Right
can't do
back.
anything.
So there you go, people. Ale is calling. Ale is calling. Say delay the game. Delay. I can't do anything. Dilly. It looked like over there is getting very chilly. You understand me? Because I feel like I'm in Philly. I wonder what. Yo, I serious an environment. The man said, Dilly. Over there, it looks very chilly. You understand me? Are we in Philly? Yo, the one them joke, brother. That's some joke man them here. This is joke. Hey, listen, people, we need to laugh off of them people here. We need to make a mockery of them. Because you see, if this was people of other color, them would call them idiots and they should not be in any football. They should get no escape. Drunk man them. Very atrocious refereeing. That is what VAR is. About Dilly. And Ole. Dilly. Ole is calling. Said Dilly. Oh, can't do anything. Let it go. Oh, they have restarted the game. So how the referee decide to restart the game before him get confirmation from the people them in the room? Them not have headpieces and me not understand. Madness. Yeah, you know what your man do, lad? Say Ole got Solskjaer a call. Say Ole is calling. You understand me? Solskjaer call him on them. Yo, so we stop the game and the man they ignore Ole. Ole is calling. Ole said delay. Ole said delay. Ole got Solskjaer. Or Michael Oliver. Oh my God. But people. People, bless up on yourself, you know. Bless up on yourself. Very good show. Let's see how many likes we have on the show. Hey, hold on, we're not getting new members today, man. Nobody not sign up for membership. 80 likes, people. Let's see if we can get the likes to 100, please. Get the likes to 100. Thank you. Please and thanks. 80 likes on the show. Very good show. Very informative, educational. So please hit the like button before you go. You understand me? We have some interview. We have an interview with Bud Belly. We have a female footballer that we're going to interview. We have a former Calabar standout that we're going to talk to also this week. We have some good programs that are coming up. Remember, there will be a press conference for the national team on on Friday. There'll be the press conference. So check out Simon Preston doing his thing along with the senior coach, Mr. Himir Hallgrimson. Understand me? And let's keep the football programs out of the election campaign. Understand me? Duckland, don't worry yourself. The next time I do a show, in the evening, you will see DJs. You understand me? You don't know, see, when we nice, so we go on. You understand me? You understand me? We go about some DJ, man. Oh, the Jamaica versus Haiti game, Haiti, and this is not Jamaica, I says Haiti's game. I think they have decided to play the game in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. Yeah, man, I heard. Well, go on, yeah, man, Levan and Harvey. Yeah, me about a 30, but that was not the DaCosta Cup team, though. He didn't score for the DaCosta Cup team. I think it was the under 14 team that he played in. Sure improvement. Bless up yourself. You don't listen to the general at work. No, the borders of Dominica, there's because of the whole migration of Haitian, I think the borders have been closed, Peso. Understand me? Sure improvement. Bless up yourself. All right. Oh, it was a D-Cup team he scored. Yeah. That's nice. All right. Big up. Oh, the D-Cup team. Yeah. All right. Not a problem. Stand corrected. Arsenal take on today Galatasaray. Isn't Galatasaray playing Manchester United today? I said go. Somebody tell me, Manchester United fans that want to talk about them team now. What them are going with? But people, bless upon yourself. I am man in this man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. As usual. You know, when it gets to the end of the show, we have 12 more likes to 100. You know what we say? We say we are over. And we are OUT out of here. Big up on yourself, people. You don't know. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New heard this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, you cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocherase, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.